everybody, welcome back to DBS this morning, and thank you again if you just tuned in. You've just made the right choice with us. Now, I want to let you know there's a special observance this month, so this is why you need to listen very carefully and, of course, pay close attention because I guarantee you're going to learn something new. Wake up, everybody! It is time to be in the know once again with us at DBS this morning, and I'm going to ask this question. Did you know that it is Mold Awareness Month? Well, believe it or not, I did not know that, but we have our experts here. I have Millens, who is the Managing Director of H&L Environmental Services, correct? And they are here, they are experts, but you know what, we're going to jump right into this, because like I said, I feel like there's a day for everything, and now you know, because lately too, I think we've been hearing a lot of stories in recent times with buildings and, you know, some of the older buildings as well, you know, with mold issues. So it's something that is actually very relevant. So, Millens, you are our expert today. So tell us about, you know, Mold Awareness Month.
Well, you didn't know.
I
I didn't know.
don't know.
But
Somehow I don't
being,
believe that.
but being in the industry, the things that we're exposed to everything that's in the know. And one of the things that we tend to do is realize that, persons are not aware of a lot of things, especially when it comes to mold and indoor air quality. Now, being in this business for 3 years now, we've been able to make some strides, but we still realize a lot of persons are not aware. Now, we're using this month, which is September, for mold awareness. Now, it's an international program that is going on. So we're using that as an opportunity to educate persons on the issues mold tend to bring around. It's even simple ways that you may see that you may think that it's not mold and it could be mold and things like that. So it is an awareness. So our job throughout this month is to help persons know what it is, how you can see it, the impacts that it can have on your health and things like that. A mold is something simple, but it's everywhere. Now, it is just like a seed, for instance. And with a seed, anytime you give the seed water, the seed tends to grow. Now, like I say, mold is everywhere. And it's in the outdoors, it's on the indoors. The only thing about mold is that, especially when it comes to the indoor, is the concentration that's indoor. And that's where it becomes a problem. So mold is normal. You can see it on your bread, small bread, cheese, and all these type of things. But these are other forms of mold. So the focus is on fungi, and that's essentially the same fungi mold. Now, like I said, the concentration on the indoor becomes a problem, and that's where we come in terms of understanding what mold is on the indoor and what problems it can give. Now, again, throughout this month, we have a lot of things in place. Starting this Friday, though, we have a pop-up on the boulevard from 9 o'clock. We'll have a setup so that we can help disseminate this information. What we'll be doing every week, we'll have a mold of the week. Speaking about, we outline one species of mold and all the features, the characteristics, the effects that it would have. We also have some little snippets that will be given via video, some little infomercials on our business, of course, what mold is, again, the effects, and even little concentrations on how you can recognize mold on your indoors. Or simple signs that you may have that can alert you that you may have a mold problem. One of the most common forms of mold that we get on the indoors is what's called Aspergillus and Penicillium. Now, these two mold types, they kind of look alike when you analyze it on for air samples. So you can't differentiate it until you really look on the microscope and take a tip lift of them, so you can actually see the fruiting bodies and the root smallest of the mold, so you can really differentiate. But these are the most common within the indoor. And the thing about it, they are clinically significant because they can cause a lot of harm. Mold doesn't grow without moisture. So, right, so what we try to do is assess exactly where the moisture is coming from. Now, it may be through like roof leaks or even from AC leaks, But a lot of the times that persons don't know it's actually from relative humidity, right? So even though indoor space, even though you don't see moisture, the relative humidity could affect it. Now, within the Caribbean, our relative humidity is extremely high. It ranges from 70%, sometimes all the way to 80, 90%. Now, if that is on the inside and you have a mold problem, it can help exacerbate the problem of mold. Our total team count is about 23%, right? So the main part of our service, apart from the indoor air quality assessment in terms of, in the lab, we have a mold remediation company, and we are the only IICRC certified firm in mold remediation in the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
It is in the Caribbean.
Congrats to
And
that.
thank you very much. And I mean, IICRC is an international body that certifies persons in this area. So apart from us being certified from our team members are certified in these areas as well.
I feel like I've learned a lot already thus far, and hopefully you as well, St. Lucia. If persons have further questions, or of course they need your services, how do they contact you?
Well, first of all, they can call our offices for 520594. We have a cell phone number, 384-7868. They can email us info@hnles.com. And well, we're also on Facebook with Facebook/hnles.slu, SLU, that is. And we're easily accessible. So even come to the office, any questions that you have, you can reach out to us and we'll be able to assist.
St. Lucia, of course, we are definitely going to be in expert hands. So remember HNL services when you think about any of these issues. And most of all, remember, we have enlightened you today. It is Mold Awareness Month throughout September. So join them this Friday. Don't forget it. We're going to pop by as well to see what else we're going to learn. So this Friday from 9 at the Boulevard is the place to be. So thank you so much, Millens, for taking time out and schooling us. So I think everybody has learned today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, good people, where are all the cricket fans out there? It's all about cricket, lovely cricket. Yes, the St. Lucia Zooks are coming back. September is going to be an awesome month for cricket. But if you don't believe me, let's hear from the Zooks themselves.
I think the buzz around the island with the St. Lucia Zooks being back is one that I'm very excited about. You know, last year, PM and myself, I think there was a video that we were calling to bring back the Zooks. So maybe we saw the future from last year. And, you know, being at this franchise for the last 5 or 6 years, you know, I think we're back to our rightful name. You know, what I envision with the squad we've put together is a lot of effective players. You might look at the Zooks team and say we don't have the stars, the superstars, but I think the coach Foster and myself, you know, we're very happy with what we have. You know, it's a bunch of effective players. We have players for every position, and we can't wait to start our campaign in Guyana, and then, you know, when we come back here at home to entertain the St. Lucian public. And obviously when I go out on the field, my goal is to win cricket games. And I think I have the manpower to go out there and do that. So I'm really looking forward to an exciting season where the first objective would be to get to the playoffs. We've only managed to do that the last time we were called the St. Lucia Zooks. So we're looking to get to there and then eventually win the cup.
There's a huge buzz about our squad, not just the playing squad, also the management squad. with the fact that we are now the Zouks. We've got a very, very happy team. And I think it's also important to identify the work that has gone on over the last couple of weeks. There's Dwayne, our manager, who's worked tirelessly behind the scenes, and also the CPLs have worked really hard with Michael Hall, who's sort of stepped in. So I think it's very important that we recognise that. Everyone's delighted. The guys who've not played for the St. Lucian franchise before, they are really excited about joining us. They really want us to do well. But ultimately, for me, it's about doing those simple things right. As a coach, it's important that I'm here to support Darren. I've worked with Darren before. He's an exceptional leader. And for me, it's about facilitating. And I think it's trying to get the best out of our players. I personally really invest in the individual. And I'll be working very hard to achieve that. But the Zouks, the dancing, the fire, the flavour, that's what this team's all about this season.
The government of St. Lucia is extremely delighted to be part of this again. Cricket is one of those passions of our island, and the Zouks as well is one of our favorites. We have been supporting this for 3 years now. The total sum is over $1 million US. I can't remember the sum, but it's over 2 million in Eastern Caribbean dollars. And that is really a testament to our own commitment to the Zouks. I think it was Darren who called me 3 years ago and said that the Zouks were in jeopardy and so on. And if we could have done something, and quickly we got around and spoke to all the relevant ministers in the cabinet, the Minister of Sports, Minister Estefan, who sends his apology today, and as well the Prime Minister, who's the Minister of Finance. And I think we all concluded one thing, and that is we had to ensure that we get behind the Zouks and to support them in this venture. And so I want to call on St. Lucians to give their overwhelming support to the team, come out in large numbers and support the team and give them your very, very best.
The reintroduction, we shouldn't say or re-energization of the Zouks. We called for it last year. Is welcome change for us. First of all, let me say that it is a great honor for St. Lucia to be hosting one of the CPL teams. And so we, as a government, and I think like all governments, have done everything that we possibly can to be able to support the franchise here in St. Lucia. The franchise went in a different direction the last 2 years. I think that we were all, I can say that publicly, uncomfortable with some of the directions that that franchise was going in. And so when the opportunity came for the government of St. Lucia to support this new initiative, we did not hesitate. And certainly it's really great to see Darren's enthusiasm for this team. And I believe it's going to become very infectious to the rest of St. Lucia. And I certainly did not want to miss this opportunity, despite with what was going on today, to reiterate that my government is 1,000% behind the Zouk franchise and 2,000% behind Darren. And we're really hoping that all St. Lucians will come out and support this team.
Good morning, family. Welcome back. We are going to continue musically speaking right now. Going to wake you up like we always do with good vibes, because Rob Zai and Finesse are back on the scene with some new music, and they're going to tell us all about it.
Hey, this is Rob Zai.
And I'm Finesse.
And it's a beautiful day. We're here at DBS just to officially release our latest music video, Living My Best Life.
It was shot by Kidel Sony. The song was written by us, and we had ABA Studios, that's with Corey Kastenraghi, and we also had assistance from Patrice Roberts, who lives in the States. He used to produce Hair before he moved. The video is like basically us living our best lives, different scenes of us living our best lives. We have those little girls from the Cam Dance group who won our dance competition. They won the $500 prize, and they're featured in the video. It's a very colorful, happy video.
So as we've just released this, the song and also the video as well, we're very active right now in marketing and promoting it in any way possible. So there's actually a competition that we entered, which is what's the name of it?
Opening Act.
Opening Act. It's called Opening Act 2019. So check it out online, and the winner of the Opening Act gets to perform at the We Can Survive show in LA, and also wins $10,000, which will go towards more promotion and marketing of the song and more music. So we want all our fans and followers that can go online, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can vote every day. There's only 2 more days left. We're currently in first place in our group, so we've got lots of folks voting. And yeah, we want to push it out there. We want to represent St. Lucia even more overseas. This is a really positive song. There's something in there that everybody can relate to. No matter if you're having a bad day today, you can get up tomorrow and start again. Live the best version of yourself and start living your best life. And that's really what the song is about. So we're about positivity and food for thought in our lyrics and musical content. So that's what Rob, Zion, Finesse are about.
So vote.
It's kind of nerve-wracking, really. We want to stay there. Over the last few days, we've been between first, second, and third place, and obviously you can vote daily. You can buy votes as well, and the money actually goes to a Music Cares program. So some people have been doing that, and other people have just been daily voting, and it means a lot. This could be the platform. This could be the springboard for us, at least to start with, in getting St. Lucia music out there. To the rest of the world, and there are a lot of people taking part in this competition all over the world, and so the competition is stiff. So
it means a lot to be at the top with all the other competitors. Most of them based in the U.S., by the way. So we're probably one of the few acts from the Caribbean doing it, and it's a privilege to be at the top in our group. Yeah,
the first round ends on Thursday. After the first round, if we maintain our first place position, then obviously we go into the second round and then narrow it down.
And we've even had competitors from the competition reach out to us on our Instagram to say that they really like our video and they really like our music. So that's been very encouraging as well.
So it's all really about networking and marketing now, and I think even through doing these things, our fellow musicians and artists down here in St. Lucia can see that the work really starts now. Once you've recorded the music and got it out there, the work really is in the marketing and promotion and the branding of your product, and a lot of artists fall short because maybe they're not very business minded, and they think it can just do, it can take itself where it's got to go, and it's really not the case. There's a lot of competition out there. Everybody's vying for that visibility, so you've got to constantly keep pushing and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe and invest in yourself, then why should anybody else? So that's what we're about.
Time to free up, yeah. Came to show you a really good time now. Oh yeah. You're feeling the rhythm, yeah. Sweet music calling me. Yeah, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Living my best life. I'm living my best. I'm living my best life. Yes, I'm living my best life.
One day you'll be chosen. So live your life like today's your last one. Time waits for no man. Make every minute golden. Spread love in every way you can. Everybody needs a little helping hand. Just stick to the love program. Cause I'm living my best life, yeah. Said I'm living my best life. Living my best.
Thank you again for being part of our This Morning family here. Make sure you tune in every morning, 6 a.m., Mondays to Fridays, so you can wake up with the right energies to go out and conquer your day. Now, with that said, my last reminder is going to be make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You already know it's DBS This Morning. And I will see you tomorrow because we are going to free it up like we always do. Looking forward to the weekend. So until then, go out, be positive, and I'll see you tomorrow.